So guys, we go on to the another topic for revision. A very small topic again, that is known as mergers and acquisition. Now, in this topic, there is one company which is taking over another company. The company which is acquiring another company will be known as acquiring company, and the company which is being acquired will be known as target company. So basically, we have an acquiring company and a target company. And then the question then asks you to calculate EPS, PE ratio, and little bit of analysis here and there. ये पूरा chapter ना, if you remember, while doing in normal portions also, I have told you is entirely dependent upon only one thing, and that is known as swap ratio. पूरा chapter एक ही चीज़ पे dependent है, that is swap ratio. Swap ratio का एक simple सा formula दिया था मैंने आपको, target company divided by acquiring company. So component on which the swap ratio is based. Now swap ratio can be based on earning per share. Swap ratio can be based on market price per share. So the component of target company divided by component of acquiring company. So for example, if the swap ratio is based on earning per share, so EPS of target company by EPS of acquiring company, that's the swap ratio. Interpretation वगैरह मैं आपको एक question में दिखाता हूँ. I'll not wait too much of time on this chapter and I'll directly go to question number 1. Please, on your small books. Swap ratio, if I'm looking at page number 222, it's a ratio at which acquirer company issues shares of its own company to the acquiring the shares of another company. It should be calculated by the following formula, that is swap ratio, based on the factor on which swap is based, target company by acquiring company. Various factors on which swap can be based is, first one, EPS or MPS or book value per share. Chalo, have a question, illustration. RM Limited acquired HP Limited. RM acquired HP. Question number 1. Mergers and acquisition हटा देता हूँ, यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ मैं question number 1. RM Limited acquired HP Limited. So we have acquiring company, that is RM, and then we have target company, that is HP. The following information is available. Company RM, EPS is 21.5, MPS is 87, book value per share is 20. HP Limited EPS is 38.7, MPS is 83 and book value per share is 40. Calculate swap ratio if it is based on EPS or MPS or book value. I'm just asking you to calculate the swap ratio. Too good. First one, swap ratio. Swap ratio is based on 1 EPS formula, target company by acquiring company. How much is target company ka EPS? 38.7 divided by acquiring company ka EPS 21.5. So 38.7 divided by 21.5. Do you agree with that one? 38.7 divided by 21.5. is equal to 1.8. The swap ratio is 1.8. Interpretation, company RM is acquiring HP. So if you are understanding this, RM is acquiring HP. So what am I telling HP? That I will acquire the shares of your company and give you shares of my company, and the ratio will be 1.8. For every 1 share of HP, I will issue 1.8 shares of RM. That is swap ratio. Too good. Continuation. Then they said swap ratio should be based on MPS. अगर MPS पे swap ratio बनाने को कहे, so MPS पे swap ratio, target company का MPS 83 by 87, acquiring company, target company 83 by 87. चलो answer guys, 83 divided by 87, answer is 0.954. 0.954. That's the swap ratio. For every 1 company of HP, RM will issue 0.954 shares. Last and final one, based on the book value. Third, swap ratio based on book value. If swap ratio is based on book value, what is book value of HP? 40 by 20 is equal to 2. That is 2 per share of HP. I will issue 2 shares of RM per share of HP. Clear? So swap ratio can be based on EPS, NPS or book value. That's all about the swap ratio that you need to remember. Too good? Chakas. Chalo. Now gains and analysis a little bit here and there, guys. Pick up a question. Illustration number 2. MK Limited is considering acquiring of NN. MK is considering acquiring NN. MK considering acquisition of NN. Illustration number 2. Acquiring company and target company. MK is considering acquiring NN. Acquiring company is MK. Target company is NN. The following information is available. Company MK, earning after tax, number of shares, market value per share. Company NN, earning after tax, number of equity shares, market value. Exchange of equity share or acquisition is based on the current market value as above. So guys, the swap ratio is based on the market price. So सबसे पहले तो हम लोग exchange ratio बना लेते हैं. That is a swap ratio. So question number 2, swap ratio based on MPS is equal to target company का MPS upon acquiring company का MPS. Do you agree with that one? Too good. Now, what is target company का MPS? Target company is NN. NN का MPS 160 divided by 200. चलो, calculation 160 by 200. 160 divided by 200. I'm getting an answer of 0.8. That means company MK is saying that I will issue 0.8 shares of my company for every share of NN. That's the swap ratio. Too good. Next one. There is no synergy advantages available. Find out earning per share of company MK after the merger. Find out the exchange ratio so that shareholders of NN Limited would not be at a loss. Earning per share निकालना है MK का after merger. Swap ratio बन गया. Question number 1. मतलब 0.1 I would rather say. क्या निकालना है हमें लोगों को? EPS of MK. EPS निकालने के लिए EPS of MK after merger. Total earnings. MK का earnings कितना है चेक कर लो. MK का earnings are 60 lakh. NN का earnings are 18 lakh. Total earnings are 78 lakh. EPS निकालने के लिए the formula is very simple, that is total earnings by total number. Then we say total number. MK का total number is 12 lakh. भूल से NN का total number ये मत ले लेना जो बैलेंस शीट में दिया है. NN का total number 3 lakh था, हमने उन्हें 0.8 का swap दिया. That is 3 lakh into 0.8. Is it 240? 12 lakh plus 240. Is it 1440? So my EPS would be 78 lakh divided by 14 lakh 40,000 is equal to 78 lakh divided by 14 lakh 40,000. I'm getting an answer of 5.42 per share. Rupee 5.42 per share. किसका EPS मिला 5.42 per share? MK का after merger. Simple analysis which I've always taught you while doing my regular lectures also. Guys, how much was EPS of MK before merger? 60 lakh was the earning, number was 12 lakhs. 60 lakh divided by 12 lakh, was it 5 per share? The revised EPS is coming at 5.42 per share. So can I say shareholders of MK will gain out of this? Do you agree? Too good. On the second hand side, NN, if you look at NN का earning after tax was 18 lakh and number of equity shares was 3 lakh. So 18 lakh divided by 3 lakh, is it 6 per share? किसका EPS 6 पर शेयर था? NN का. और अब NN का EPS 5.42. ना 5.42 नहीं, एक्सप्लेन किया था तभी भी, इट विल बी 5.42 इंटू द स्वैप ऑफ 0.8. इक्विवेलेंट ईपीएस निकालना है, याद आ रहा है? 5.42 इंटू 0.8. सो गाइस हाउ मच इज 5.42 इंटू 0.8? द स्वैप के बाद EPS is 4.33. Original EPS was 6, the new EPS is 4.33. So what happens is, अगर merger ये swap ratio पे होता ना 0.8 पे, so shareholders of MK will gain, but shareholders of NN will lose in terms of EPS. In terms of EPS. And that's what they are asking you. Find the exchange ratio, show that shareholders of NN would not be at a loss. पहले ये जानना ज़रूरी था कि MK के शेयरहोल्डर्स को गेन हो रहा है और NN के शेयरहोल्डर्स को लॉस हो रहा है. अब ये लोग बोलता है स्वैप रेशियो निकालो जिससे NN के शेयरहोल्डर को लॉस ना हो. अगर NN के शेयरहोल्डर्स को आपको लॉस नहीं होने देना है, then we should have a swap ratio based on EPS. Have a look here. 2. For shareholders of NN not to have a loss, swap should be based on EPS. Swap should be based on EPS. First one, EPS of MK 60 lakh by 12 lakh. Is it rupee 5 per share? EPS of NN 18 lakh by 3 lakh. Is it rupee 6 per share? Swap target company by acquiring company. Target company by acquiring company is equal to 1.2. Swap ratio should be 1.2. MK should issue 1.2 shares of MK for every shares of NN. Then shareholders of NN would not be at a loss. Just आपके लिए एग्जाम में नहीं करने की जरूरत है. चेक EPS. टोटल अर्निंग्स 78 lakhs रहेगा. टोटल नंबर अगर बात करेंगे अभी तो MK के नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स तो 12 lakhs थे. NN का नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग 3 लाख को 1.2 का स्वैप दिया आपने. सो 3 लाख इंटू 1.2, 3 लाख इंटू 1.2 इज इट 3 लाख 60. परफेक्ट ना? 12 लाख प्लस 3 लाख 60 इज इट 1560. सो माई EPS इज इक्वल टू 78 lakh divided by 15,60,000. 78 lakh divided by 15,60,000 and the answer is 5 per share. MK का EPS 5 per share. NN का EPS is equal to 5 into 1.2 is equal to 6, which is equal to the old EPS. So shareholders did not suffer the loss in terms of EPS. पक्का? इफ यू कैन रिकॉल दिस चैप्टर, ये चैप्टर पूरा गेम प्लान इज ओनली एंड ओनली ऑन द स्वैप रेशियो. अगर मुझे कोई कहे ना गाइस मर्जर्स एंड एक्विजिशन रिवाइज कराओ, मैं बोलता हूँ भाई बेटा तेरे को स्वैप रेशियो पता है, टारगेट कंपनी बाय एक्वायरिंग कंपनी. गॉट दैट? टू गुड. एक और क्वेश्चन हो जाए. चलो मैंने चेक भी करा दिया, आपके सारे आंसर्स भी आप देखते रहना. वहाँ पे एक बहुत अच्छा सा क्वेश्चन कराया था मैंने, बहुत बड़ा सा क्वेश्चन था जहाँ पे सब सारे इंफॉर्मेशन आ रहे थे. लुक एट क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 गाइस, BA एंड DA. कैन यू सी दैट क्वेश्चन? बहुत सारी चीज़ें रिकॉल हो जाएगी यहाँ पे. 1. BA and DA, both the companies operate in the same industry. The financial statement of both the companies for the current financial year are as follows. Balance sheet, particulars for BA and DA. Current assets, fixed assets total. Equity shares, retained earnings. Long-term debt, current liability total. Income statement. Net sales less cost of goods sold, gross profit less operating expenses, interest, earning before tax, taxes, earning after taxes. Additional information, number of equity shares, dividend payout ratio and market price per share. Assume that both the companies are in the process of negotiating a merger through an exchange of equity shares. You have been asked to assist in establishing equity bill exchange terms and are required to, first one, decompose the share price of both the companies into EPS and PE components. दोनों कंपनी का EPS और PE निकालना है. EPS निकालना तो बहुत सिंपल है. आई कैन सी अर्निंग आफ्टर टैक्स नंबर भी दिख रहा है तो मुझे EPS मिल जाएगा. पी रेशियो निकालने को बोला है, वो भी बहुत सिंपल है. अगर मार्केट प्राइस पर शेयर दिया हुआ है, सो वी हैव EPS एंड MPS, अपने को पी रेशियो मिल जाएगा. ऑल्सो सेग्रीगेट देयर EPS फिगर्स इनटू रिटर्न ऑफ इक्विटी एंड बुक वैल्यू और इंट्रेंसिक वैल्यू पर शेयर. रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी इज नथिंग बट पैट बाय नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स. पैट है, दैट इज अर्निंग आफ्टर टैक्स अपॉन the total capital. Number of shares करेंगे तो EPS आ जाएगा. So PAT by equity. Equity is capital and retained earnings. So you'll get return on equity. And आपको basic book value भी निकालना है. That is total equity divided by number. Estimate EPS future growth rate of each company. दोनों कंपनी का growth rate निकालना है. चलो equity analysis में रिवाइज कराया था. Growth G is equal to BR. Based on the expected operating synergies, BA Limited estimates that intrinsic value of DA's equity share would be 20 per share on its acquisition. You are required to develop a range of justifiable equity share exchange ratio that can be offered by BA to the shareholders of DA. Based on your analysis on part 1 and 2, would you expect the negotiated terms to be closer to the upper or the lower exchange ratio limits and why? Fourth one. Calculate the post-merger EPS based on the exchange ratio of 0.4:1 being offered by BA and indicate the immediate EPS accretion or dilution, if any, that will occur to the shareholders of both the company. Based on the exchange ratio of 0.4:1, assuming that BA Limited's pre-merger PE ratio will continue after the merger, the post also show the resulting accretion and dilution in post-merger market prices. Gain or loss in terms of EPS, gain or loss in terms of MPS, swap ratio given to you at 0.4:1 और उसके पहले के बहुत खतरनाक questions है. Generally I picked up this question or specifically I picked up this question so that you can revise everything. Have a look at this guys. चलो first one. ये chapter पढ़ाते वक्त भी मैंने कहा था very important part about this chapter is to calculate the swap ratio first. और उसके पहले भी टू गैदर ऑल द पॉसिबल इंफॉर्मेशन दैट यू रिक्वायर. एक एक से जाते हैं, फर्स्ट पे आ जाओ. आई एम सेइंग क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. वी हैव टू कंपनीज. द फर्स्ट वन इज BA एंड सेकेंड वन इज DA. अब जो जो पूछा है वो निकालते जाता है. सबसे पहले उन्होंने पूछा है आपको EPS निकालना है. सो अर्निंग आफ्टर टैक्स है, नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स है, EPS मिल जाएगा. A प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स, BA का प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स 2,10,99. B number of shares 1,80,000. C EPS rupee 2.1 per share. 99,000 divided by 80 please. 99,000 divided by 80, answer is rupee 1.2375. पक्का. और EPS को मैं मार्क करके रख देता हूं because EPS is one of the information they asked you in the question. Second, EPS के बाद पूछा था PE. PE निकालने के लिए हैव दे ऑलरेडी गिवन मी मार्केट प्राइस पर शेयर, सो D और EPS के फॉर्मूला में लिख रहा हूं A/B. ये लिखना बहुत जरूरी है, अदरवाइज वील हैव टू राइट द फॉर्मूलाज गाइस. MPS is rupee 40 per share and is rupee 15 per share. Perfect है, too good. Next one, P ratio, EPS, MPS, P ratio. P ratio, P price upon earnings, ब्रैकेट में फॉर्मूला D upon C, market price upon earning per share. So 40 divided by 2.1, 40 divided by 2.1, answer is 19.05 कर दूं. It is in terms of times. 15 divided by 1.2375 is equal to 12.12 times. This is times. This is times. और P ratio पूछा था, so I am marking P ratio. So we got the second component. We got the EPS. We got the P ratio also. इसके बाद उन्होंने अपने को क्या पूछा? ROE, return on equity, PAT by equity. Equity ढूंढने के लिए capital plus reserves. So pick up the information. E के बाद F. Have they given you share capital, equity, capital? Is it 10 lakhs and 8 lakhs? है ना? Next one, E, F, G में reserves is 2 lakh and nil. H, equity, or you can say net worth, that is F plus G, that is 12 lakh and 8 lakh. G, H, I, have they given you face value of the share also? Bracket में ₹10 per share, ₹10 per share, face value दिया है. E, F, G, H, I, J में can I say we'll get number of shares, or I guess number of shares were already given to you. Number of shares are already given to you. Number लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, face value की भी ज़रूरत नहीं थी, इसको भी हटा देता हूँ. चलो, so equity आ गया. PAT by equity, profit after tax by equity, E, F, G, H, I will say ROE. PAT is A, by equity is H into 100. 2,10,000 divided by 12 lakh into 100. I guess you can check your answers. Net worth 12 lakh, net worth 8 lakh, that is capital plus reserves लिख के रखा है हम लोगों ने वहाँ पे. Do you agree? ROE is PAT by net worth into 100. So 2,10,000 divided by 12 lakh into 100. Sorry, 2,10,000 divided by 12 lakh into 100. I'm getting an answer of 17.5%. And second, 99,000, that is PAT by 8 lakh into 100, 12.375%. ROE. इसको भी मार्क कर देते हैं. We got the third component of the question. Next one, fourth component, book value per share. Book value per share is nothing but equity, that is H, by the number B. Simple यार. 12 lakh divided by 1, it's ₹12 per share. 8 lakh by number 80, rupee. 8 lakh by 80 is 10 per share. That's book value per share. Book value does not mean face value. Face value is capital divided by the number. Book value is what? Total equity divided by the number. है ना? Too good. और आगे सोचते हैं. Book value के बाद उन्होंने क्या पूछा था? G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. They asked you growth. Growth का फॉर्मूला यार इक्विटी में भी याद कराया था. G is equal to BR. G is equal to BR. B stands for retention. R stands for ROE. ROE है retention ढूंढना है, पर उसके लिए dividend payout ratio दिया है उन्होंने 40%. Payout ratio 40% and 60%. So guys, IJKL retention ratio is 100 minus the payout ratio, that is 60 and 40. Is this clear? IJKLM. Now we go to G is equal to BR. G is equal to BR. B is retention 60, R is 17.5. 60 into 17.5 is equal to 60 into 17.5% is equal to 10.5% is a growth. 40 into 12.375% is equal to 4.95%. This is the G that I have calculated. Do you agree with this? है ना? पांचों कंपोनेंट आ गए. So we have got EPS, we have got PE ratio, we have got ROE, we have got book value, we have got growth. पांच कंपोनेंट्स आ गए. चलो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 और क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 सॉल्व हो गया. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 पे जाते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. Based on expected operating synergy, BA estimates that intrinsic value of DA's equity share would be 20 per share on its acquisition. BA estimates that DA Limited's equity share का intrinsic value would be 20 per share. That means BA is acquiring company and DA is target company. BA DA को target कर रहा है और वो कह रहा है कि उसका IV 20 पर शेयर हो सकता है. सो बेसिकली, और आगे पढ़ लेते हैं. यू आर रिक्वायर्ड टू डेवलप रेंज ऑफ जस्टिफाइबल इक्विटी शेयर एक्सचेंज रेशियो. गाइस याद आ रहा है एक्सचेंज रेशियो, इक्विटेबल जस्टिफाइबल एक्सचेंज रेशियो मतलब बैंड है. दिस इज द लोअर बैंड and this is the upper band. The lower exchange ratio will always be the market price, if you remember. सबसे lowest price क्या ऑफर करेंगे? BA is acquiring. See, BA is acquiring, हम DA को acquire करना चाहते हैं. What is the lowest I will offer to him? Is the market price of that company. अगर उसको 15 रुपए से नीचे में ऑफर करेगा तो वो कहां से आएगा मेरे पास? So I have to offer him 15. So lowest I can offer him is ₹15 per share and highest the question is telling you that I can offer him is 20 per share. अगर मैं उसको 15 per share ऑफर करता तो swap ratio will be target company by acquiring company, that is 15 by 40 is equal to 15 by 40 0.375 का swap और 20 by 40 is equal to 0.5 का swap. Maximum I can offer him a swap of 0.5. The lower I can offer him a swap of 0.375. That's the range. याद आ गया range. Range में मैंने कहा था lower and upper end. Lower end always market price per share question नहीं देगा. Upper end always question दे देगा. Question will tell you the upper end but will never tell you the lower end. चलो next one. आगे जाके उन्होंने कहा है based on your analysis of 1 and 2 above, would you expect the negotiated terms to be closer to the lower or the upper end ratio? भाई तुम बताओ 0.375 होगा या 0.5 होगा? It depends upon कौन सा पोजीशन स्ट्रॉन्ग है. कंपनी BA और DA की बात कर रहे हैं. B is acquiring DA. 1 EPS BA का स्ट्रॉन्ग है. P रेशियो BA का स्ट्रॉन्ग है. ROE BA का स्ट्रॉन्ग है. बुक वैल्यू BA का स्ट्रॉन्ग है. ग्रोथ BA का स्ट्रॉन्ग है. एवरीवेयर BA इज अ स्ट्रॉन्गर कंपनी. सो कैन आई से BA स्ट्रॉन्गर कंपनी है. ही विल डेफिनेटली ऑफर अ स्वैप रेशियो विच इज टुवर्ड्स इट्स फेवरेट. दैट मीन्स टुवर्ड्स द लोअर प्राइस ऑफ द बैंड. सो आई एक्सपेक्ट द स्वैप टू बी क्लोजर टू लोअर एंड. Chakas, that is closer to 0.375, closer. Too good. Now, question number 4. Calculate the post-merger EPS based on the exchange ratio of 0.4:1. So now question number 4 says the swap is 0.4:1. अपना ऊपर का reasonableness justified है. हम लोग ने कहा था it should be closer to 0.375. It is closer to 0.375, 0.4. They are asking you to calculate EPS and they are asking you to calculate gain or loss to the shareholder of each company. So EPS निकालने के लिए total earnings by total number. चलो total earnings अब डायरेक्ट करता हूँ मैं थोड़ा बहुत. Have a look at total earnings. Is it 2,10,000 and 99,000? 2,10,000 plus 99 divided by total number 1 lakh plus 80,000 को 0.4 का swap दिया. 1 lakh plus 80,000 into 0.4. Do you agree with that one? Chalo, calculations guys, please. 2,10,000 plus 99,000, that is 3,09,000 divided by 80,000 into 0.4 plus 1 lakh divided by 3,09,000 divide equal to, I'm getting an answer of rupee 2.34 per share. That's EPS. किसका EPS आया? BA का. इन्होंने बोला गेन या लॉस कैलकुलेट करो दोनों कंपनी के लिए. सो गेन या लॉस, BA DA, बिफोर, आफ्टर, गेन या लॉस, in percentage also. Before the merger took place, EPS for BA was 2.1, it was 1.2375. Do you agree? Too good. And इसका अभी था 2.34 और इसको स्वैप मारना था 0.4 का, आंसर आ रहा है 0.9364. So BA has a gain of 2.34 minus 2.1 at gain of 0.24. Divide by 2.1 into 100, gain of 11.23%, 43% gain, and DA को 1.2375 minus 0.9364, we have a loss of 0.3011 divided by 1.2375 into 100 is 24.33 का loss. BA is getting a gain, DA is getting a loss in terms of what? In terms of EPS. Last one. Question 4 था ये. Question 5. जकास question उठाया ना मैंने. Question 5. Based on 0.4:1 exchange ratio and assuming that BA Limited's pre-merger P ratio will continue after the merger, estimate the post-merger market price. Pre-merger EPS will continue. भाई, MPS of BA is equal to EPS into P. EPS आपको अब भी मिला था 2.34 और उसने बोला P कांस्टेंट रहेगा, PE कांस्टेंट रहेगा किसका? BA का 19.05 है ना. सो 19.05 लेके यहाँ पे आ जाते हैं 19.05. चलो चकास. नाउ यू गेट मी द आंसर वंस अगेन. सो वी हैव 2.34 into 19.05 is equal to 44.577 per share. BA, DA, pre, post, gain या loss, and gain या loss in terms of percentage also. Pre, MPS 40, 15. Post 44.577 into 0.4, 17.8308, 2.8308 का gain, and in terms of percentage will be 18.872% का gain, 4.577 का gain. So 4.577 divided by 40 into 100 is equal to 11.4425 का gain. Guys, in terms of market price दोनों को ही gain हो रहा है और ये बहुत रेगुलर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स है. एक बार आपको और रिमाइंड कर दूं, लॉस इन टर्म्स ऑफ अर्निंग टू वन कंपनी बिकम्स अ गेन इन टर्म्स टू बोथ द कंपनी. रीजन इज पी रेशियो. A company with a smaller P ratio when gets merged with a company with a larger P ratio, smaller P ratio वाला company loses in terms of EPS but gains in terms of MPS. Perfect है? Too good. चलो, that was huge good question now. One more question as I told you. Question number 3 लिखा है but that will be effectively question number 4. The following information is provided relating to acquiring company efficient and target company healthy. Acquiring company efficient, target company healthy. So First things first, question 4, acquiring company efficient and target company healthy. Chalo. Efficient and healthy, number of shares are given to you. Market capitalization, that's a total market value of the firm. Market cap divided by number, you will get market price per share. P ratio दिया हुआ है तो you will get EPS per share. EPS multiplied by number करोगे तो PAT मिल जाएगा. You have reserves and surplus. Number of shares के बाजू में face value लिखा था तो shares, total capital, reserves capital, you will get total net worth. Divide by number करोगे तो book value per share मिल जाएगा. Promoters holding, number of shares दिया हुआ है. Board of directors of both the company have decided to give a fair deal to the shareholder and accordingly the swap ratio weights are decided 40%, 25% and 35% respectively for earnings, the book value and the market price per share of the company. So अपना swap ratio is based on EPS, is based on book value, is based on market value and the weightages are given to you. So आपका first target होगा guys, calculate earnings, calculate the book value per share and calculate the market price per share. So first things first, we have two companies, one is efficient and one is healthy. First one, A, number of shares 10 lakh and 7.5 lakh, that is 7 lakh 50. Next one, market cap is 500 lakhs. यहाँ पे मैं 10 lakhs ही रहने देता हूँ, 7 lakh 50 रहने देता हूँ, amount in lakhs रखते हैं and 7 lakh 50. C, MPS आ जाएगा, that is market cap divided by number, 500 divided by 10, rupee 50 per share. 750 divided by 7.5 rupee, 750 divided by 7.5 calci, mathematics na international है मेरा, divided by 7.5, I guess rupee 100 per share, ऐसा लग ही रहा था मेरे को. Next one, we have MPS के बाद they have given you P ratio, D. P ratio is 10 and 5. Guys, MPS चाहिए था, उसमें P डाल दूँ तो मुझे मिल जाएगा EPS. MPS divided by P ratio, so 50 divided by 10, my EPS rupee 5 per share. 100 divided by 5 rupee 20 per share. So हमारे पास MPS आ गया, हमारे पास EPS आ गया और हमें फाइनली एक बुक वैल्यू चाहिए. बुक वैल्यू के लिए मुझे टोटल कैपिटल चाहिए होगा. F, the face value is given to you at rupee 10 per share, rupee 10 per share. So we'll get the total capital and that is 10 into 10, 100 lakh. 7.5 into 10, that is 75 lakh. This is the capital, guys, and reserves and surplus is also given to you. So GH, reserves and surplus, if I'm not wrong, is 300 lakh, is 165 lakh. So I will get the net worth, HI, that is net worth, that is bracket में G plus H, है ना? So now 100 plus 300, answer comes to 400. 75 plus 165, answer comes to 240. Net worth divided by its number, we get the book value per share. So book value per share is net worth I divided by number A. 400 divided by 10 is equal to rupee 40 per share. 240 divided by 7.5 is equal to rupee 32 per share. क्या मिल गया ये हम लोगों को? Book value per share. So you now have EPS, you now have MPS, you now have book value per share, and based on 3 we are going to make a swap ratio. So the swap ratio, swap ratio based on EPS. EPS is a target company by acquiring company. Target company 20 by 5 is equal to 4. Based on MPS, target company by acquiring company 100 by 50 is equal to 2. And based on book value per share, book value target company 32 by 40 is equal to 32 by 40. I'll see again 0.8. So my swap ratio based on EPS is 4, based on MPS is 2 and based on book value per share is 0.8. और उसको weightages दिए गए guys, check the weightages. Earnings को 40% into 0.4 is equal to 1.6. MPS को नहीं, book value को 25% into 0.25 is equal to 0.2 and market price को 35% into 0.35. 2 into 0.35 is 0.7. 1.6 plus 0.7 plus 0.2 guys, calci, I'm getting an answer of 2.5. Swap ratio 2.5. Guys, mergers and acquisition is all about swap ratio. Target company by acquiring company. Clear? Chakas? That's it for this chapter. Meet you on the next chapter. Thank you.